Hello guys, loud fans. Welcome to my channel again. Like I say always, where I share ideas that can help us, and things about what we go through in our daily lives. And speaking of that, I'm really so grateful for your support. Thank you so much for your support, for subscribing, for reviewing. That is very nice. Please, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's move. Let's get to grow together. Yeah. Now, today, there's something I want to discuss with you today. It's an experience that I once went through, and I realized that I was actually mistaking everything to be what I thought it was. Some situation that I used to think maybe it was situation this, but it was situation that. Speaking of that, guys out there, have you ever been in a situation whereby maybe you had your lady that refused to give you sex, because actually we looking at this thing, do you think women really hate sex? Well, you get the answer when I finish sharing with you. You will get the answer whether it is true indeed women hate sex or they don't. Now, speaking of that, I know most of you have been in a situation before whereby your girlfriend, your lady, reached a time where she refused to, give you that thing. It's not bad. It's not really bad. But the thing is, uh, let's try to base on two occasions right here. Occasion number one, your girlfriend or your lady that you don't stay with, you don't live with, you meet once in a while. Either you go to visit her at her house or she comes to visit you. And the second scenario, whereby you live with this person in the same house. You share a house, you share a room, you share a bedroom, a bed, and all that. Literally, you live with her. Now, these two people are different in a way that this girl that you live with actually is your girl and you're with her all the time. And the question is, can she really reach a time where she can refuse to, she can start to refuse to give you sex? Or does she go, on and on with everything being okay and all that? Now, the question here is, have you ever faced a situation whereby, you live with this girl, but then, she does not want to give you that thing? She doesn't want sex. And have you ever asked yourself why? Now, I was in a situation before, I was in that kind of situation before of thinking that maybe when this girl does not give you what you want, she does not love you. But, later I came to discover that I was totally wrong. There are reasons why this person or these people turn from being positive to negative, as we're going to see here. Now, we spoke about a situation whereby you have your girlfriend or your lady, but you don't stay together. You just go visit each other. She comes to your house, go to her house, that kind of thing. Now, can it be easy for her to, keep giving you sex, or can she reach a time and then she's like, no, enough is enough? Yes, the answer is yes, because when you live far away from each other, you're not sure of each other. For example, when you are not with her, you're not sure about what she is doing in your absence, and neither does she know what you do in her absence. So now that makes the both of you question each other's loyalty, question each other's faithfulness. For example, if I'm to be with so and so, I don't know how much I should be with him or with her, because I don't really think I can trust her, because I'm not always in her side. Like she always does her thing in my absence, and I don't know what she does, and so do I. Now, that kind of person, or that kind of pair of lovers actually going to have it different. They're going to have it difficult, to satisfy each other all the time. I know the others actually will go in like, it's okay, I don't care because you're a guy, you're my lady. But now some people are sensitive. Of course, this girl will be with you for the first time, second time, then she's gonna maybe reach a time when she's gonna say no, I can't do this, because she does not trust you. She doesn't even know whether you are loyal to her or you're not, So in that way, she will stop giving you that sex. Even if she does, she'll be doing it at a slight moment. You're like, not many times, maybe fewer times than you might expect. Now, the one that you live with in your house, that one is the best shot, because you're always with her, at night you're with her, and all that. Now, we all think that since you're staying with her, you have a right to enjoy her goodies anytime you want, like anytime you feel like. But that is not true because, one, the way we handle these people sometimes gets to be different in a way that maybe she's gone through a bad day and she's stressed. Now there you come pouncing on her like like a hungry lion pouncing on some prey, like she will tell you, please, I'm not ready today, please, not today, no, 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 and you will insist, and the more you insist, the more she'll keep to her word to show you that she is serious. Now, we sometimes don't even get to know why she's doing that. She's doing that because she's had a very bad day, she's not in the mood, and she's stressed. Now, all you need to do is, once she says that to you or she denies you that, just sit her down, talk, and ask her what is wrong. Let you guys talk, share, and then leave it at that. Do not force your way in there. Once she says no, that is a no, and that will be a no. Number two, she might be feeling, a bit tired, exhausted. Maybe she might have had a very big day. She was up and down, did a lot of things. Now, there you are. You just come hoping that it is your right to get whatever you want from her since she's in your house. You think you own her, but maybe she's exhausted. She says, I'm tired. I just can't do anything today. My whole body aches. My whole body's tired. And there you are. You go on forcing your way in, trying to force yourself to have those goodies. And then she is trying to also, insist that no, 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 no. And if you're not an understanding man, actually you will get off. You will, actually might even, start, throwing words towards her, throwing words at her, and yet it won't be her fault. Now, also the other conditions may be, now you guys, if you have this thing every day, sex every day, sex every day, you're gonna get used to each other, and then in time you get, you start getting bored of each other, like you won't be seeing, each other as something that is a bit, a bit important or a bit unique, because you are used to doing that almost every day, every day. And therefore, you will get used to each other, and then time is gonna come. Then she'll be starting, not because she doesn't love you, but because she's tired of you. You are the same person every now and then. Now, how about if maybe you give her some break? You take a break. Let's say at least maybe 4 times in a week instead of 7, or 3 times in a week. Yeah, we're trying to look at both sides, and it is healthy, by the way. It is healthy for both of you, because not all the time you have to be doing that all the time, So you guys are doing it every time, every day. She's gonna get tired, bored. Then she'll stop giving it to you, and you start complaining there and then. The other thing is how you ask for this, how you ask for those goodies, how you ask for the sex. Many of you during the day, maybe the things you eat, maybe the things you drink, the foods you eat, maybe you smoke bong, maybe those pills you take during the day. Now, when you come back in the evening, in the house, you're pumped up. You want to pounce on her. You're pumped up. You even want to, have that little massage. That polite way of starting up something. Making her, preparing her. You don't want to do that because you feel you don't have time. What? Because during the day, you've been doing this, eating that. So the system is already pumped up, So when you get home, you don't even have time to, prepare her. And, this lady, some of them, it takes like half an hour to prepare her. And that is the best thing to do. When you prepare her very well, everything can be, a perfect match. And, she won't give you a hard time. And it won't even give her a hard time either. Everything will just be flowing and flowing so nicely. But let me just come back from home, from work, just come to the house, and there she is, you're pouncing on her. All of a sudden, that will be a turn off for them. And then she will tell you no, 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 no. And once she says no, please respect that, because she's not actually in that mood of doing that which you want. Next thing is, like I'm saying, these are things that I realized later, and I'm sharing with you now so you know. The other thing is, maybe she might have, maybe let's say, something underneath there. Maybe let's say herpes, let's say whatever. She's not really, or maybe an infection. She's trying to save you, and she feels pain down there. Now you are there trying to force your way in there, and she's trying to stop you, but maybe she's a kind of quiet person that does not talk to you about issues, and she doesn't want to disclose it to you that, okay, I'm suffering from this and that. But she'll try to be polite and tell you, no, no, tonight, no, today, no. But there you are trying to have your way in, throw words at her like, no, you have a right to this. You're my lady. I own you. I'm supposed to be doing this, and you're not supposed to stop me from doing this, and all that. Now that is another turn off. Now, once she tells you no, she tells you I'm not ready for that, there is a reason for that, and you have to dig deeper. Ask her, talk to her, let her open up to you and let you know what the matter is. Now, the other one may be she is maybe in her menses, because some of them, when they're in the menses, they don't want to do anything like that. They don't want to have sex or whatever. Now, there you are, you come in pumping hard, trying to get your way in there, and then she's like, no, today, no, I'm not feeling well. No, 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 no. You can't tell me that. How? But I was supposed to be doing this. I know it's your right, and I'm supposed to be giving it to you. But like I'm saying today, I'm not really ready. I'm not into that. Then you're gonna be forcing your way in there, and in the end, you're gonna, make her have a turn off, because she's told you that she's going through some stuff. Maybe she's not feeling well, and that is the reason. But you don't want to understand that, because you feel and you think it is your right to dip yourself in there, which is very wrong. And the other one is probably maybe trust. Maybe somewhere she does not trust you that much, and maybe she feels a little bit off, something, some off, and then she's like, I just can't be doing this with you all the time. That is because maybe she's not really, she doesn't trust you that much, and there you are trying to force your way in there, thinking that maybe it is your right to do whatever it is that you think you're supposed to do. And then she keeps telling you no, no. Every time you try something, she tells you no, no. That's because she's not, doesn't trust you that much. Maybe she thinks you're faithful. Maybe she's trying to protect herself, because after all, she thinks it's all about her. you know the other thing is about maybe pressure from the friends. For example, she tells her friends about you and everything. There she is, my guy is like this, like that. Okay, show us your guy. Oh, so this is your guy. Yeah, but doesn't look like he fits you. He doesn't look like he fits you. You guys, there's no match here between you guys. There's no single match right here. What are you doing with him? Just dump him. Is it the last guy you could find? Please, could you find someone else? Now, once she's told that by the friends, she's gonna think about it. Think twice. Am I with the right guy? My friends are telling me that this guy is not worthy. She's not even, he's isn't my type. What am I doing with him now? There you are trying to force yourself, and maybe you live together with her. But then, the friends told her about something, about you. Then she's thinking twice, thrice, maybe about the choice that she might have made. And there you are. You have no idea about what's happening, what's going on in her mind. But there you are trying to think that you have a right to everything that she's got, which is very wrong. So the thing is, when a woman refuses to give you sex, or refuses to let you into her world, or refuses to give you those goodies, do not react first. Think based on whatever I've shared. Maybe her health is not okay. Maybe she's fatigued, she's tired, maybe she's stressed, maybe she's got pressures she's under from the friends, maybe she doesn't trust you that much, maybe she feels like you're only using her, you want to use her for only that, then you dump her, you leave her. Maybe she's not really sure about you, whether you really want her or you want what she's got, you want the goodies, and then when you hear it, you're going to run. So there's a lot of things going through her mind right then, and the moment you try to force your way in, try to have things, forcefully, force issues, you're gonna spoil everything. This is what I used to go through. This is what I used to go through. And I used to mistake, her. I used to think maybe she doesn't even love me, maybe want me. But the real thing is I had to sit down and, think about all that because she had to open up to me, and she had to lecture me about this. And that's why I decided to share with you, my lovely people out there, my lovely brothers out there, so that when our lady tries to refuse, to give you her goodies, think about these issues that I've told you and then calm down. The only thing you need to do is talk to her very nicely and all that. The other point that I don't want to leave out is also about more of how to prepare these people. Like you tend to just, touch any part of her body, just touching, and which parts don't even stimulate her, don't even make her turn down. You need to find those parts that you touch one time and there she is, boom, she's really driven into it, she's crying for it, she's craving, she's begging you to have that thing in there. Once you get to know those parts in her body that you can touch, and then she's, boom, she's gone, she's really into it, you're going to succeed. So that's all you need to do. And also learn to handle things very, very maturely, like a gentleman. Like when she says, no, 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 understand that and then just leave that. But the thing is, ladies love to have sex, but with the person that they feel comfortable with, and around the person they feel that they feel him so badly, the person they feel they love, the person they feel they are free to or free with. So if you want to make sure that you have that, you enjoy those gigs every now and then, try to be understanding, try to be, caring in a way that when she says she's sick or she's not feeling well, comfort her, talk to her, find out what the problem is, be there for her, try to show that you care and do not force issues, don't force her into anything that she doesn't want to do, because you're going to spoil that and that will be a turn off for her. Now, there might be other issues that maybe that can make them not maybe want to give you sex, but a few of those that I've laid down, maybe you consider them. Apart from maybe these, also maybe there might be the environment. Maybe you are in a very bad environment. Maybe she doesn't feel safe in that environment, and maybe she wants maybe some different, different environment. Or maybe even you yourself, maybe the person, as you, how you are, maybe let's say your hygiene, maybe you don't even maybe shower, you don't even bathe, maybe you're dirty, maybe you stink, maybe. So whenever she's with you, she gets that odor, that smell, maybe that turns her off, so she doesn't want to do that with you anymore. Now, apart from those, maybe also the healthy issues, maybe you don't last long in bed. Maybe when you get there, it's a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, you're done. And then she's really still on fire, still on set. She wanna get on marks and then go, but there you are, already slipped, already tired, already given up. No, so she feels like when she gets with you, it'll be a waste of time, because she'll be wasting herself, like making, you'll be just making her dirty, just like that. So she'll feel like, now, after all, what am I going to waste my time for? And this guy can't even go a mile, just maybe 5 minutes is done, and then that's it. Once it's done, it's done for good. So she feels like, no, that thing will get boring, and also maybe don't even get funny, get entertaining in bed, just there, just doing your thing, just there, she gets bored, with you. So if you really consider and work on those issues, like try as much as you can to be entertaining in bed, to be, to take part, to participate, if you try to be, clean, like make sure you shower every time, you're clean, you don't have that bad odor, you don't smell bad, you don't stink, make sure you're understanding, you're caring, make sure, you're always there into all this. Now, once you get together all this information, all the skills, all these ideas, and implement them, I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy life with her, and she'll be giving you whatever you want every time, every now and then. There might be more reasons that I've left out, but those will be for you to try to research, figure out. But the few main ones are the ones I've shared with you, and I hope that you've been listening, you've got them, you've grasped them, and you practice them, and then all in the end, all will be well. Thank you for now. See you. God bless.